and as far as I'm concerned, he's just a schnookle.
When reality seems too difficult for us to face, we retreat behind defensive mechanisms. Too many of us refuse to face reality. Too many of us try to escape our duties and identities, our faces and our families. But all these things remain. All the realities remain whenever we leave our dreams and return to the real world. All the realities remain. All the realities remain. All the realities remain.
Finding out what the trouble is, what sends us into defense and escape mechanisms, is the first step on the road back to reality and the satisfactions and rewards that can be found only in the real world.
Then return to the real world. Then return to the real world. Then return to the real world. Then return to the real world. Then return to the real world.
Circulating air completely dries them.
My, you certainly know all about dishwashing.
Well, not all. But to tell the truth, Mrs. Adams, anything of a mechanical or electrical nature interests me.
All he's interested in is mechanics and electricity.
All the realities remain.
Maybe if I were a motor or something, he'd pay attention to me.
Then return to the real world. 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 Then return to the real world.
Essentially, every normal person wants to stand well in his own eyes and in the eyes of others. When he does not, then he'll seek ways to achieve that standing.
Does he like to dance? Go to the movies? No. He just wants to talk about logarithms, nibble stresses.
Too many of us refuse to face reality. Too many of us try to escape our duties and identities. But all these things remain. All the realities remain.
I mean, I've practically thrown myself at him, trying to make his stay pleasant.
Whenever we leave our dreams and return to the real world.
And what, may I ask, is a schnookle?
Something to be left strictly alone.